how to choose speakers. This question comes from Larry in Appleton, Wisconsin. I love good quality music, and I know you're not really fond of B&W speakers, but I have a pair of 603s. I've had them for several years now. I like them, but I do feel like I'm missing something. Now, I'm not a rich man, just a working Joe, but would like to have good equipment. I'm going to buy your M700 monoblocks and preamps. Yes. I was going to buy B&W 803s, but at $9,000, that's about as much as I could possibly afford. I live in a medium-sized town with only a couple of places to look for speakers. And with all that said, what recommendations would you have for speaker models to look into? I can't believe that at $9,000 I can't find a really good set of speakers. Your help would be great. Please keep up the videos. I've learned a ton. Well, thanks, Larry. First off, I don't hate B&W loudspeakers. They're just not my cup of tea. Look, they're one of the largest selling brands of loudspeakers in the world. When you audition a pair of B&Ws, they're very, you go, wow, that sounds really good. And they are really good. These people listen to their product. They spend a lot of time with them. It's quality built. I got nothing against B&W at all. Their sound is just a bit too clinical and sterile for me. I've never liked their tweeter. I'm kind of big on tweeters. I like my high frequencies coming through ribbons. That's really my favorites. Mid-range and tweeters, if at all possible, should come through a ribbon. Now, I know you can't do it at all price levels, but anyway, that's, here's the thing. It's personal taste, right? That's what I love about this biz. There are so many varieties from A to Z. It's like, going out and finding an apple. How many kinds of apples are there? There's literally hundreds. Even at our market during the winter, we've got 20 different kinds of apples. And you might like Galas, I might like, Honey Crisps. Others like, big reds, and then the greens and the yellow apples. So there isn't any one speaker that's great. Now, having said that, $9,000, that's a lot of money. That's a hell of a lot of money. You can do a lot of good damage in loudspeakers for $9,000. So what would I recommend? It's so hard to say because I don't know what it is you're looking for and what it is you're missing. Now, if you were to come to me and say, my B&Ws do a lot of good things, but I just miss this transparency that Paul talks about, or I miss the magnificent sound stage, or it's just a little bright and edgy, I would have very different recommendations for you. Someday I'll be able to help you because as we make speakers, they're going to be ones that, I personally fall in love with. So it'll be really easy to say, you want to get this $3,000 pair of PS Audio speakers, or you want to get this, because I'll be able to be very explicit in what they're going to do for you. But we don't have those, and I don't always want to just pitch our products because there's many fine products out there. So if you're looking for transparency and low cost, it's hard to go wrong with Magnaplanar. They don't have much of a wife acceptance factor. So if you got a spouse that you gotta, they look kind of like Japanese room dividers, but oh man, those are big ribbons. They're cheap. They image like crazy. They're not hard to set up. They do have to be away from the rear wall. They do require a subwoofer. But you could pick up a pair of $2,000 or $3,000 pair of Maggies with, and then invest a couple of grand in some good subwoofers and have a killer system that would just far, in my opinion, outdo your B&Ws. But there's all kinds of ways to go. There's, ELAC, there's Klipsch, not so big. They do some good stuff. But anyway, we don't need to go through all the different brands. If you're in the United States, you're in Appleton, speaking of Apple, maybe that's why it came in. Call us. Just It's 800 PS Audio. Just call us. We've got a whole bunch of people up there who we call them hi-fi specialists because, yeah, they sell stuff, but they're not salesy people. These are people that love hi-fi and love to talk about hi-fi. So they would be much better than I at answering your specific questions because you can call them and just say, hey, someday I'm going to get this stuff, but right now I want to talk about speakers. And it's okay. We're fine. We don't have speakers to sell you. Call us. Talk about Magnaplaners, talk about B&Ws, and you'll get some good advice, and we'll help walk you through all of that. Okay, so hope that helps. Good luck in your quest. I'll talk to you tomorrow.